Brother, you said we were gonna catch beetles today, right? You need to wake up. It's early morning. I feel my body being shaken, but I'm still half asleep. So tired, way too tired. Just 5 more minutes. You've already said that for 30 minutes now. Jeez, you're always like this, brother. With a sigh of exasperation, but not angry, my younger twin brother Riku continues to deal with me. We don't look alike at all, neither in appearance nor personality. We're what you'd call fraternal twins. I got it! But brother, if you let go up there, it's dangerous. Riku's kind and gentle, while I'm wild and quick-tempered. We couldn't be more different, but we've always been together. Don't worry about it. Here, this beetle's for you, Riku. Brother, did you catch this just for me? Thank you. I thought I'd always be the one protecting my little brother's smile, without a doubt. Brother, you failed again? Don't pity me, Riku. This is nothing. It's not a big deal. By the time we reached high school, we'd each grown in our own ways, and Riku had become much more successful than me. Not that it was a surprise. Riku had always been smarter than me, even when we were in elementary school. I muttered to myself, don't make me say it. At some point, he even outgrew me by 5 centimeters. Ugh, my pride as the older brother, it's slipping away.
And yet Wataru's still technically the older brother. How strange. Well, don't worry. You've got your good points too, for sure.
Hey, don't laugh, you guys. My classmates laugh as they surround me. There's no malice behind it, so I always laugh along with them. By the way, Riku enrolled in this high school just to stay on the same level as me, and he's always ranked at the top of the grade. I'm proud of my little brother, and my classmates are good people, but...
Hey, those guys over there, aren't they the famous twins?
They really don't look alike, huh? What? Did he forget to take his smarts when he was in the womb?
Huh?
Yeah, his younger brother was born later and brought all the brains his older brother forgot.
You're always like that, huh?
Well, there are some people like that. Those who weren't really involved with us.
If you just say the less successful Sakishima twin, everyone knows you're talking about the older brother, huh?
Well, that's because the younger one's too brilliant. Wait, ah!
Whoa!
My brother doesn't like people like that, so he quietly glares them down every now and then. Alright, let's just leave it. See you guys. I waved with a smile as I left, not really knowing who they were.
What the hell was that?
Well, we were kind of in the wrong. Let's stop being lame, Mobe.
Brother, let's study together when we get home today. What? No way. I've already decided I'm gonna watch anime tonight. Come on, Riku, watch it with me. It's a sequel to the anime we used to watch when we were kids. Brother, I guess I have no choice. But we'll study after you finish watching it, okay? I knew people compared me to my brother. Riku was truly smart, and I was proud of him. I was happy that Riku was being recognized by everyone around him. But if it caused him any trouble because of me, that wouldn't feel right. Time passed, and Riku went off to a university in Tokyo. As for me, I chose to start working instead of going to college. Brother, are you sure you'll be okay without me? What are you talking about? I'll be fine. I'll take care of things around the house. I kept up the big brother act right to the end as I saw him off, but the results were terrible. I couldn't make myself useful in the company I joined after high school, and I quit almost immediately. Even my part-time jobs didn't last. I was full of enthusiasm, but it all backfired, and I kept making mistakes. People said I was like a baby who just learned how to walk.
Don't worry about it. You should do what you want, Wataru.
That's right. You're a kind soul who brings light into people's hearts.
Thank you, both of you.
Come on. That gloomy face doesn't suit you. Eat up.
I was blessed with wonderful parents. Maybe that's why I never let myself get too discouraged. Even so, I can't just keep going like this forever. Having a hard time finding a job, I wandered through the town, thinking about what I should do next. Why can't I just work normally like everyone else? Maybe people who have jobs actually have some amazing talent. Shouldn't we learn more about things like that during compulsory education?
Yeah! Stop! I can't handle bugs!
Whoa! I happened to pass by a diner with a garden, where a young woman was buried in the dirt. What on earth is going on here?
You can't even handle bugs. Wow, you really are useless. You won't become beautiful unless you get buried in the dirt.
No! Hey, mister! Help me! Huh? Me?
I'm so sorry about my kids.
The woman who smiled at me introduced herself as Miki Meisaki, a gentle and kind older sister figure. And the woman still clinging to me was Yuka Tanoe. She seemed full of energy and a bit wild, but apparently she was terrified of bugs.
Bugs are scary. So scary. All right, I get it. So you could let go of him already?
It seems that the woman who was buried in the dirt also works at this diner.
How pathetic. You call yourself an adult and yet you're scared of bugs.
She's apparently a 5th grade girl named May, who isn't too fond of adults. Oh, you like bugs? That's great. I love them too. Beetles are like a never-ending dream to me.
What are you talking about? I just don't like her, that's all.
Is that so? Well, I guess everyone has people they don't like. I'm no different.
Huh?
I totally understand the feeling. But I realize it's not right to make others feel bad just because of that. May thought about my words for a bit. Then, finally...
Sorry.
Wow, you apologized. That's impressive.
I can't believe it. She's really opening up to him. Hey, could you help us out?
Huh? I wasn't used to being approached so intensely by 2 beautiful women, and I couldn't hide my surprise. It turns out this place is called Alzora Love Diner, a children's diner that the 2 of them run together. Are you sure I'm the right guy for the job? To be honest, I've been terrible at every job I've tried.
That's not true. Mei-chan opened up to you because you have a special ability. Exactly! We've got a lot of mischievous kids here, but you always seem to enjoy spending time with them. You should have more confidence in yourself. Not everyone can do what you do.
I was starting to lose confidence in myself, but their words made me feel something warm rise up inside me. Thank you! I'd love to work here. Thanks to an unexpected encounter, I finally found myself a new job. It's been a month since I started working, and Riku came home to celebrate my new job. When I told her parents, they cried with joy and fully supported my decision. Congratulations on your new job, brother. Thanks, Riku. You're busy, but you still came back just to celebrate with me. Your big brother is moved. Of course, brother. I wanted to celebrate your new journey too.
Wow, who knew Wataru had such talent? As expected from my son.
You've always been such a protective big brother to Riku. You've really grown, Wataru.
Dad, Mom, I'm 26 years old now.
Ha ha ha! A son's always a son, no matter how old. Keep up the good work, Wataru.
But brother, Riku, why are you crying? Who did this to you? I've been working for 2 years now. I'm 28, and while I've made my fair share of mistakes, with everyone's support, I managed to keep working without quitting. Wataru, I'm hungry, let's play! Whoa, hey, don't jump on me all of a sudden, it's dangerous.
You're as popular as ever. That's Wataru for you. Wataru, you really are loved by both kids and adults, aren't you?
It's great to see everyone enjoying their food again today.
Yes, seeing their smiles makes all the hard work worth it. Exactly. And now that Wataru is working with us, things are even better.
Children's diners like ours have been popping up all over the country. But in reality, running these places isn't easy. For diners like ours, where the meals are practically free, keeping the place going is a real challenge.
Hey, Wataru.
What is it, Mei-chan?
Can you help me with my homework?
May shyly asks, clutching her notebook tightly. Her parents are always busy with work, so she's been coming here a lot lately, probably because she feels lonely. Oh, homework? You're such a good kid, Mei-chan. Let's see.
Wataru, do you not know how to do it?
Huh? Are elementary school kids learning such difficult stuff nowadays?
But you did the same thing back when you were in school.
If only Riku were here. Did you call, brother? Whoa, Riku! What are you doing here? You called me, didn't you? No way I did! Standing there was my cool suit-clad younger brother, Riku. He had been working nearby and decided to stop by to see me. Oh, Riku, just in time. Mei-chan here needs help with her homework. Can you help her out? I see. But brother, surely you can handle elementary school homework, right? Ugh, I'm busy preparing food. Why don't you stay and eat with us? Sure, I'll take you up on that. Nice to meet you, Mei-chan.
Wataru's brother. He's cool. But I wanted to study with Wataru. No, that's not it.
Riku helped Mei and the other kids with their homework. Then...
It's a nice diner you have here. Hey, could I have a word with you?
You're... A visitor arrived, and that's when things took a major turn for us. Half a year passed since then, and Awazora Love Diner was still going strong, but...
I thought I'd try a cold sales pitch as I was passing by, but to think it'll be you, Sakushima.
He was a former classmate of mine. We didn't have much to do with each other, but I vaguely remembered his face. His name is Nobusuke Mobu. If I had to guess, he was probably one of the guys who whispered about Riku and me comparing us. So, what brings you here today?
Oh, come on, no need to be so formal. We're old classmates, you can relax, you know.
He smirked, trying to get closer to me as if we were friends. Since I was told it was work-related, I was trying to handle it properly.
Come on, Sakushima Wataru. You're not that kind of guy, right?
He was clearly looking down on me with that tone.
Actually, I work for a major food company now, and I've been going around to restaurants in the area to sell our products. So, how about it? How about signing a contract with us and using our products? Here's a brochure.
Sorry, but we're not going to sign a contract with your company. This is a children's diner. We have direct contracts with local farmers for our ingredients.
A children's diner, huh? What the hell is that? Looks like you haven't changed much since back in the day, living your same old life, huh? A children's diner, right? The kind that provides cheap meals, yeah? Running a place like that, you're still the same goody-goody fool you were back then, Sakushima Wataru.
I don't think it's foolish at all. There are plenty of kids in this community, no, across the country, who need places like this.
That's just all talk. You're saying things that people who can't actually do anything would say. Hey, pretty lady, do you know? Sakushima Wataru is just a sad guy. It's always bothered me ever since we were young. He was bad at school, clumsy, and foolish. And yet, people always gathered around him, smiling and laughing. It didn't make sense to me.
Apparently, he couldn't accept the fact that people naturally gathered around me.
He actually has a twin brother who's really talented, and since back then, Wataru's always been the other one.
That's enough.
Miki, who had been quietly listening the entire time, coldly spoke. Her eyes fixed on Mobu, filled with icy disdain.
What exactly do you think you're doing to my dear Wataru? Even if you are an employee of Kanshigai Foods.
My Wataru? Wait, are you two dating?
That's the plan, but not yet. For now, I'm the one entrusted to look after him.
This was news to me, but there was no time to dwell on it now.
Hold on a second, Mickey. That plan part is something I can't overlook. Oh, Yuka-chan, I didn't even realize you were here. You were so quiet while Wataru was being insulted that I thought you weren't around. I was only holding back for the sake of the diner. I've held back so much that it feels like I'm going to get an ulcer.
Mobu trembled as he was confronted by both Miki and Yuka, who were clearly brimming with anger. Even though they were arguing as usual, all their anger was now squarely directed at Mobu.
Wataru is an amazing person. At the very least, he's far better than someone like you who insults others. We met as children at a local kids' diner run by an old couple, and that's what inspired us to start this diner. But reality is tough, and connecting with the kids wasn't easy. And that's when Wataru came into our lives. You have no idea how much he's helped us, so don't you dare belittle him.
Yes, Miki and Yuka started this diner out of a strong belief in their mission. Hearing their story made me want to help in any way I could, so I gave it my all to support them.
You've probably never even had any direct involvement with Wataru, have you? If you had, there's no way you'd talk about him like that. Wataru is amazing.
Thanks, both of you. I'm fine. Mobu, sorry, but the kids are about to arrive soon, so... Just as I was about to send off the still shaken Mobu, who couldn't hide his unease. Brother, what are you doing? The one who arrived was my younger brother Riku, and sitting next to him was...
Sorry to drop by suddenly. It's been a bit noisy around here. Everything okay?
He's Mr. Samekawa, the head of an NPO that supports children. But that's not all. He's also the son of a huge conglomerate family and the eldest of 3 brothers. As I stood there, shocked by the 2 unexpected visitors, Riku's gaze fell on Mobu. You look familiar, don't you?
Hey, you must be mistaken.
No, I don't think so. I remember clearly. You used to talk behind my brother's back in high school. Nobusuke Mobu. Estimated height 172 centimeters. Works in the sales department at Kanshigai Foods. Address is... Riku calmly lists off Mobu's personal information one after another, exuding an almost unsettling aura. Oh, sorry if I scared you. I make sure to gather the personal info of anyone who ever showed even a hint of hostility toward my brother.
Kanshigai Foods? That's a company that has dealings with my family, isn't it?
At Sei's words, all the color drained from Mobu's face.
I'm sorry. I came to pitch without an appointment and didn't even realize this was a children's diner.
If you approach a potential client without doing any research or understanding who they are, there's no way you'll get a deal. And especially when it's an organization that works for the benefit of children. Acting like you did, there's no chance.
It seemed that Sei and Riku had overheard everything that had happened earlier.
I'm the head of a MPO that supports children. I also provide assistance to this diner.
The visitor from earlier was Mr. Sei Samekawa. He happened to pass by and was drawn in by the cheerful voices of the children, so he came in to take a look.
What? You're connected to the Samekawa conglomerate?
Well, I'm active in my NPO work these days. But I guess you could say that I'm still involved with the family business. I met the Sakashima brothers here, and I was completely taken with them. I want to work together with them.
Well, Riku was always the talented one.
That's true. Riku is talented. In fact, he and I are working on a new project together right now.
Riku studied education and business in college, and he founded a company that focuses on educating children. He leads a team of experts who teach kids, and he's excelling as a company president.
But the one I truly admire is Wataru.
What?
My brother has a natural gift for touching people's hearts. That's a talent you can't gain through effort. It's something you're born with. Anyone who can't see that must be blind. I admire my brother more than anyone else in this world. Riku, when did you turn into such a little brother fanatic? That's why I always wanted to catch up to him. If people say I'm talented, it's only because I have my brother to look up to. You're an idiot, Riku. You're way more amazing than I'll ever be. But thanks. Brother. Whether it's studying or work, I've always been below average. But still, I'm Riku's one and only big brother. Hey, Mobu. Sure, I wasn't good at school, and I haven't exactly been successful in my work. But Riku? He's an amazing guy. He's a company president now. If they call me the other one, that just means my brother is incredible, right? I'm proud of him. My praise for my brother must have gotten under Mobu's skin, because he sneered and opened his mouth to speak.
A president? Yeah, sure, like that's a big deal.
What?
Eek!
I snapped a little. For some reason, I've always had a hard time controlling my temper when it comes to Riku. Riku knows a lot of things I don't. He's done a lot of things I could never do. He really is amazing, isn't he? Right, Mobu?
Yes, absolutely.
Jeez, if you're gonna run, why start trouble in the first place? Haha, I guess I'm no match for you, brother. I thought I'd be the one helping you out, but...
Well, Wataru, I like you even more now.
I can't believe Wataru-kun can make such a serious face. He was so cool!
It goes without saying that things got a little out of hand after that. Let me tell you what happened after that. That day, Mobu Nobusuke showed up for an unplanned sales pitch at her diner and caused quite a scene.
You went ahead with your sales pitch without doing any research, and to make matters worse, you insulted the person in charge. You really never learn, do you?
He had a history of causing trouble for clients with his pushy sales tactics, and this time was no different. He had received several warnings from his superiors.
I'm sorry.
Apparently, this wasn't the first time he had to write an apology letter, and once again, his colleagues were giving him the cold shoulder. To make matters worse for Mobu, this time he had to deal with Sei Samekawa, the eldest son of the Samekawa conglomerate. Kanshigai Foods wouldn't be able to survive without support from the Samekawa family, so the company president was furious. If this incident had caused any real damage, the conglomerate might have been sued for compensation.
How did this happen?
As a result, Mobunobusuke was given a pay cut, and it's likely this wasn't the end of his troubles. As for me, I'm working at the diner while studying to become an after-school care worker. Maternity-chan, hey listen! Today at school, guess what? The kids come in with their usual bright smiles, and seeing them is what makes my day. Brother, in my company today. Why are you competing with the kids? My current goal is to open a private after-school program here as a part of a new venture with Riku's tutoring company and Sei's NPO.
Alright everyone, let's start picking the tomatoes.
Sei teaches the kids how to work the soil. As he watches the happy children, he quietly speaks to me.
Wataru, these days it's not always easy to find hope. But for them, their future is just beginning. You have to light the way for them. The world is full of joy, and adults are their allies. You have the power to show them that. Let's keep doing our best together, Wataru.
Yeah!
Miki-san, I'm going to confess first. Move! No way! I'm not giving this one up for anything.
Both of you, if you want to court my brother, you'll have to pass my test first.
Ha ha ha! Looks like there's no shortage of issues for you, Wataru. Maybe I'll join the fray.
Sei-san? I was born a twin, and have always been compared to my brother. But I was able to love myself because I was blessed with the people around me.
I'm going to marry Wataru.
Mei-chan too? Even if I'm called the other one, I'm still me. There's no substitute for that. And that's all thanks to everyone I've met.